Okay, we're going to go on to our next little segment here. We've covered putting our weight into it, and we've covered breathing. You might want to really explore that breathing on your own. Like I said, I'm not the guy to talk to about that, but if you do a kata, you do forms, make sure you breathe out in the proper places. When you go practice your striking, make sure you're breathing. Start off slow. The next thing we want to talk about is targeting. Where's that big? This is a big guy. Stay here, though. Okay. This is a pretty good sized fella here, right? Okay. Jackson, right? Jackson came down and trained with us for a while. He trained with Todd a lot. Okay, now if I got a good strike, right? Got a pretty sweet little strike. Now, what do you think the difference would be if I take this strike and I hit Jackson right in the shoulder, bam, like that, or if I take this strike and I hit Jackson right in the jaw? Okay, there's going to be a little difference. Okay, if I hit Jackson in the shoulder as hard as I can, that's probably going to make him mad. Okay, this is a nice little target area. Okay, boom. Thanks, Jackson. And so here's the principle involved in that. The principle is, just like there are striking surfaces on the body, there are also target areas on the body. And we want to hook up our strikes to a target area. That way we're going to get the best results. A smaller person like Amber, that's something, or some of you smaller folks, that's something you really need to focus on. I could come out here and, let's say this was Big Todd or one of those big men, come out here and just hope I get lucky, right? I don't think my luck's going to be that good. I want to hit that right target, okay, on those guys. I've got to hit something that's going to have an effect. The targets are generally structural weaknesses in the human body. So I'm going to go through a few of them here. And like I said before, some of these are targets you don't want to hit because of their lethal nature. But we'll just go through a few of them here real quick. Start off, nose. Hit the nose, bam, okay. Everybody see this? The jaw area right in here, up in here. Anything, in fact, as far as I'm concerned, anything right in here is good. You hit the neck, you can hit right up the temple. This is a bad one. You don't want to hit that one. Right in here, the ear is not bad. Okay, the neck, sides of the neck, back of the neck. This of course you don't want to hit unless it's, you know, serious situation. Okay, collarbone, right in here. Different strikes go to different target areas. We don't have time to get into that tonight. Okay, some strikes are general, can go to just about anything. Some can only go to a certain area. Like fingers, for instance, you know, they can only go to a certain area. If I take a finger strike and hit him in the shoulder again, that's just going to tick him off, right? So different strikes will go to different areas. Solar plex, right underneath the sternum, right in here. Okay, right in there. Just going to hit a few of them. Ribs, under the arms, on the back. Now let me ask you this, Sensei, from your police work, there is a place to hit right here, right? Okay, just right, hammer fist right in there. It's a nerve center, right?
Hi, Sensei. On that one, Sensei,
okay.
I can interrupt.
No, that's fine.
It's flowing, because what happens, you want to come here, you want to flow all the way
down
through there, and they will drop.
Okay.
Usually.
Yeah.
Usually. Did you hear?
Don't hit him very hard. See, that's a big muscle right there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Because it turns the body off.
No.
Yeah.
I still got to teach class. I should remember that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's a good one, right? Okay, so you kind of hit that muscle. What he kind of did was he actually hit this muscle up here, and it kind of felt like it kind of paralyzed that muscle. And then he slid on down, right? Yeah. Okay, that's kind of like, it kind of felt like the same thing. There's another target area here. It's not a lethal one, it's a good one. It's right here on the knee. Bam, that's a good one. Right in here. Okay, so that was what I wanted to clear up with him. I knew it was a strike, but I wasn't quite sure where to hit. Kidneys, back in here, bam, kind of a bad one. It's outlawed in boxing. Boxing, you can't come around and hit. In the front, let's see, we already did the ribs. There's one here that just lately I've kind of been getting into. On a guy, it's right on his bone, pubic bone, right here. It's a bladder punch, right? It's a bad punch. I mean, it's one you really don't want to probably do, right in there. And if you just kind of hit yourself, you can tell that really hurts, right? Okay. There's also, now here again, I want to check with you on this, a liver punch, right? To the right side.
Right
To
side.
his right side, boxers will do this.
Hi, Sensei.
They want to hit the liver right in there, okay? Coming down here, of course, there's a going straight in or going up. Going up is sometimes even better, right? This is a bad one here. Tailbone. Probably don't want to do that unless it's just really rib shot, okay? Heart. Okay. Although you can have to hit somebody else. Yeah.
Be really careful with this.
Yeah.
Right from here. Usually hammer this.
Don't hit me. Have a guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Right on the right side?
Left side.
Do you feel that?
Oh, yeah, I felt this.
Okay, right in there. Okay. So that's a good shot right there, right? I never really thought about that one. I knew if you hit him in the chest or somewhere around here, it's probably not good. Okay, so let's go down here just a little bit. We'll hit a few more. Of course, the knees, you don't want to do that unless it's serious. The knees are a good one. Okay, right? All sorts of different ways you can go after that. You got good shoes on or something? The shin's nice? Bam. You know, it's not going to hurt him that bad. Shin. Stomp down here on the toes, on the foot. There's a nice little area right here on the top of the foot. So there's a lot of different target areas. But the trouble is, how are we going to train on these target areas? Because the ones I like are the hardcore ones, right? I like the throat. Okay? I like the tip. I like right down here. So if I want to train with Jackson and I start doing those, my training session's not going to be very long. Okay? So the trouble is that we're going to have to hit other things in order to get our targeting right. We're going to have to kind of do some indirect stuff in order to do it. That goes into direct and indirect training. Judo, you want to learn to throw, you take somebody, you throw him. In the striking arts, you can't do that. I like eye strikes. I can't poke him in the eyes. He'll sue me for everything I got, right? And not only that, I like him. Okay, he's a pretty nice guy. All right. So there's several ways that we can work on our target areas. So let's get our partners up, and what we'll do is this: just get in front of your partner, and don't hit him or don't touch him, but try to go through a few of these areas that we just did, right? Just go nose, and just let me see, solar plex here, ribs. Foot, let me see, knee, and then kind of working around to the side here. Let me see, ribs is good, it's nice under here, right? Jaws, I love the jaw from here. Try to work a few of those, but don't hit each other. Don't even just barely touch each other. So let's try that for about 5 minutes.